Hi, Facebook. Hi. Happy Tuesday. Happy testing season to all the parents and teachers and principals. Welcome to the Coach's Corner. I will get started in just a second. Today's live is about the ABCDs of the military. Okay. So I have something interesting to share. The ABCDs of the military. Okay. So last week, everyone here was celebrating Memorial Day, and I wasn't able to get on last Tuesday because we were doing testing. Like I said, it's testing season for public schools here in North Carolina. Hey, thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. But I did want to talk about the military last week. And then also just earlier this week, I was talking to a young man who is graduating high school in a few days, and he said he's going to the Army in just a few months. So I wanted to come on and just give some advice. Hey, thanks for tuning in. For those who have teenagers who are considering going to the military or who have not even thought about it as an option, but may think about it in the future, okay? So just a little secret for those who didn't know, I actually used to be in the Air Force. Yeah. So it's an interesting story, but I enlisted in the Air Force my junior year of college because I did not want to pay for college with loans. And so I was going to the Air Force so they could pay my college tuition. And I entered the delayed entry program, which I'll talk about in just a few minutes. But I ended up getting pregnant with my first child. And so I did not go to basic training or complete my military duties. But I was enlisted in the Air Force a few years ago when I was in college. So the first thing I want to talk about is the A for military, and that is the ASVAB. Okay. The ASVAB is a test that has to be taken before your teenager can enlist in the military. You have the SAT, ACT, and then you have all these other tests and acronyms that your teen has to take for college. But the ASVAB is a test that must be taken if they want to go into the military. And a lot of schools now offer it for free at school, but if not, there are different places in every city that you can go to take the ASVAB for free. The highest score you can get is a 99, and I remember I got an 84 or 85 when I took the ASVAB, but pretty much anyone could pass it because the minimum score is a 31. If you want to go to the Army or if your teenager wants to go to the Army, they need a 31. The Marine Corps is a 32, and the Air Force was like a 35 or 36. And so it's definitely possible for your teenagers to get through that first step of passing the ASVAB test to go to the military, okay? The B I want to talk about is bonus money, okay? So I almost enlisted in the Army instead of the Air Force because the Army offers these huge bonuses, right? $40,000 bonus if you enlist today. What they don't tell you is what's required to get the bonus money and when you get the bonus money and the taxes for the bonus money, all of that sort of stuff, okay? So that is something you want to be aware of if you are enlisting in the military and they promise you a bonus, okay? Will you get it all up front? Will you get half up front and half once you finish basic training? Or do you even have to wait until your 3-year contract is over before you get that bonus money? Okay, so a lot of teenagers straight out of high school see the advertisement for this bonus money and they get super excited, and then they realize that they're not getting that money right away. Okay, the C part of it is college. Okay, I didn't know if I want to do college or career, but I did want to talk about it from the college aspect because I did enlist in the military for them to pay for college, and a lot of people use that as an alternative. Instead of going to college, they can jumpstart their career or they can make a career out of the military. Okay, so college can be paid for with the GI Bill, of course, but there are other options as well. And if you enlist in the Air Force, they have their own academy. They do have some requirements to get into the Air Force Academy, but they're not deployed as much as Army soldiers or as much as Marines. And so finishing college, if that's the goal, would probably be a little easier in the Air Force. Okay, so it just depends on whatever your teenager's goal is. Hey. And then the D that I want to mention is the delayed entry program. So that is what I mentioned in the beginning that I was enlisted in, the delayed entry program. And that is where you can enroll in the military or enlist in the military but not leave right away. Okay. So sometimes it could be if you want to lose weight, if you want to get some college credits. In my case, I was trying to finish a semester of school before I left. So anything that you need to do before actually leaving for basic training, you can do all of that, but still enlist in the delayed entry program for up to 1 year. Okay, so that's something I didn't know until I actually went through it. So hopefully that is helpful. If you know someone who is graduating and they don't know what they want to do, or they've been thinking about going to the military but not sure about it, make sure you share this video with them, okay? They have to take the ASVAB and pass that with at least a 31, depending on which branch they want to enter. And then they need to be aware of the bonus money. Will they get it right away, or will they get some up front and some at the end of their contract, or some after completing basic training? And then the C, college. Will the military actually pay their college tuition? And if so, will they have time to complete those college courses despite deployments and job duties and things like that, okay? And then the D is the delayed entry program. If they're not 100% sure, or if they have some other things to take care of before they actually leave, they can go ahead and enlist in the delayed entry program, okay? So hopefully that is helpful to someone. I did not think of the military as an option when I was in high school. Like I said, that was my option when I was a junior in college, because I didn't want to get any loans to pay for college. So hopefully this information can help someone who is in high school or even younger, so that you'll have those options for your teenagers and they can make the right decision for their future, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in, Thomas and Tito and Denise. Make sure you share this video with your friends. Make sure you like it, comment, everything like that. And I will see you back here on next Tuesday in the Coach's Corner. Bye-bye.